Aloha, friends and neighbors. Roland Prost here. We're going to cover the last week in November and this tumultuous year of 2017. I got some good information to share with you. Let's get into it. First of all, Friday, the day, if you're on a Thursday show, tomorrow, Friday, the 17th of November, there's a new moon. And this new moon is at 26 Scorpio. And yeah, it doesn't like Uranus or Saturn. And so you're going to get loose of all that noisy Uranus stuff. The leaf blowers are driving me crazy around here. Motor noises. Generally you got the jitters and feel a little skitsy. Well, that's normal for the last month. So you'd be glad to know this Scorpio new moon takes you out of that. It's really nice. The other big happening in the sky mirror is Neptune is stopping. Stationary direct, SD, on Wednesday the 22nd at 4:22 a.m. Hawaiian Standard Time. I think that's 6:22 in the West Coast. So a Neptune station's a big thing. It's like everybody gets a little drunk, they get a little high, they turn into doctor, priest, artists. Your sensitivity goes up, your sense of smell. You could be a little delusional, or you could be a little inspired. Neptune is a higher octave planet. It's the planet of enlightenment. Christianity, all the religious stuff comes through Neptune. So when it stops, all this stuff peaks out. You can feel it 20 days before, and it comes up like a normal distribution curve, then goes down. But exactly when it goes off in the morning, on the 22nd for you, that's Wednesday. That's the peak of it. Okay, there's a lot of stuff going on. So the prior full moon was at 12 Taurus, and it likes Neptune, huh? Really likes Neptune. And that's for the month November 4th to December 3rd. So I can recommend Neptune to you. The full moon likes it. However, after the next full moon, December 3rd, that's in Gemini at 12, it squares Neptune. We got a whole bunch of full moons all at 12. And they're going to turn Neptune on, turn Neptune off for a month, turn them on for a month, turn them off, and he exaggerates it. So the full moons all the way through February, March, at the end of each year, they all hit the same number. In this case, it's 12. If you like numbers, you'll love astrology. So 12 is the number, and 12 is on from 4 November until 3 December. Then it's off, and there's bad smells and foolishness until January. The 1st of January, there's a trine, and Neptune gets back on until the 1st of February, when there's a seesaw, and we all want to get loose, get away from that Neptune. We don't want that Neptune. Get rid of the gasoline, the bad smells, all the drugs. Ha ha ha. That goes until March. The full moon at the beginning of March, which takes care of the whole March, is opposing Neptune. It's the worst month for Neptune. So March ain't going to, you're going to see a lot of flooding and a lot of water problems, okay? And there's just no way out. Neptune is acting up. So you got to draw him really large because he's stopping. When Neptune acts up, there's a lot more drunks, there's a lot more inspired people, a lot more fanatics, a lot more religious belief going on. And we've got a lot of religious wars going on. What silliness. It's the age of Aquarius, fellas. Give that up. You're a sentient being. You got the same rights as dogs and cats. Anyway, here's the pattern. You notice poor Chiron over here? Chiron squaring Saturn. The laws are against the wounded healers. Yeah. All those people that help and have been and needed help at times and got it, and they're out helping people. That's Chiron, the wounded healers. It's at 25 Pisces. Saturn squaring him. They're going to put him in jail like a homeless person. Jeez. And Uranus, the unions and the media's not helping Chiron either. You don't even know they're there, do you? You know, somebody like hospice, you're going to need them to help you die with dignity, with a Brompton's cocktail and Neptune stuff. Real Neptune stuff. Okay. What else have I got here for you? Well, the other thing is Uranus is being exaggerated by the new moons. So that's why you're in such turbulent times. The full moons exaggerate on, off, make it all exaggerated and bigger than life. Neptune, liquids, floods, drugs. Yeah. The full moons exaggerate Uranus. Independence, freedom, you know, whole bunch of interesting technical things. Those that don't conform, electrical matters, they're all exaggerated. Here's a schedule. I wrote it out for you. Because it's the same thing. Each one goes for a month. Now this changes in the middle of the month. These full moons. So, mid-November, let's see. Oh, you're in the shaky month now. And Friday you get out. You got a new moon in Scorpio. And that's excellent. And that goes until the middle of November. And then there's another new moon that's poor. No, you won't like that one. Sagittarius. And so that goes until the middle of October. And then there's a good new moon. And Uranus is happy. And independence and freedom and technical things and electrical things and free speech and common sense triumph for a month until the middle of January. There's a new moon that squares it, and it's very hard to do these things. Uranus isn't going to get very far for a month. That goes till the middle of February when there's a sextile or a trine. It's good, excellent for Uranus. Reform the union, don't give up. Go solar. Use common sense. Build a lighthouse, not a church. That goes until mid-March when there's a conjunction to Uranus and a big finish. Everything shaking and noisy. And it goes till the middle of April when there's another new moon that turns off the water, turns off the spigot, turns off all the stuff. So about mid-April, a lot of these craziness, exaggerations are over. Now, there's an overview of the month. And in, these 1 month, each new moon governs the month following. Each full moon governs the month following. They set the tone. And if they make the same angles to a planet, on, off, oh boy. What fun we're going to have mistaking Neptune for... Okay. It's difficult to follow sometimes. I've simplified it here for you. I got the planet set up. See, here's Saturn squaring Chiron. Pluto is squaring Mars. There's a lot of road rage around right now where you're at the next few days. So, ask yourself what you're protecting, because you don't have control over the testosterone and the anger and all of that. Soldiers got guns, look out! But that's back here on Wednesday and Thursday. You're on a Thursday night show. You're in the Jupiter section of the zodiac. The moon's going by Jupiter. There's truth and wisdom coming out here. This could be quite nice. It's kind of like that right now. There's times when everything seems to open up. Jupiter throws lightning bolts of truth. You're going to get some Thursday night, the 16th. Hope you're watching the show. There's also a nice Neptune trine, some truths about Neptune. He's actually a malefic. Smoke and mirrors, like Tezcatlipoca. The Mayans taught me right. A lot of astrologers don't believe it. Oh, he's the planet of Jesus. Sure. Planet of deception. Hope you see through some of it here Thursday night. Pluto is there late Thursday night. There's discovery. So it could be quite a good day. Yeah. Friday the 17th. You're in the Venus zone. The moon goes by Venus early. Here's Venus. It goes from here clear over to here. So this is very nice, the moon on Venus. Be with somebody you love Thursday night and stay in bed Friday morning. Friday night, here's a trine to Chiron. Isn't it fair to help the people that are helping everybody? I mean, they're not on salary. They're not paid by hospitals, drug companies, and doctors. Most of them, like hospice, is kind of volunteer. Jeez. Chiron's getting beat up. Trump loves to pick on Chiron types people that are hurting. Yeah, he does. But anyway, there's a new moon, and it's in Scorpio, and it's at 25 degrees. It's right here. It's about midnight Friday night. So, set a new pattern and get away from all these lines and signs, Saturn, and these, organized, we got ours and screw you people. And the technical and the science that are all scientists. Whew. Corporate clowns. Saturday, just before lunch here, the moon shifts into Sagittarius. You get a whole different feeling. Some of that aha stuff and some of the lovingness is gone, and now you're going towards the Neptune square. Sunday morning, not a good time for church. No, the music will have sour notes in it. There'll be bad smells. Neptune, a lot of problems with liquids, floods, stuff like that Sunday morning on the 19th. Neptune is exaggerated. Yeah. Remember, he stops on the 22nd, right up here. So this could be a very difficult time. You smell something, get out there and investigate. Your sense of smell is a defensive mechanism, I'm an old OSHA pro. And you only smell things for a minute or so, and then your nose cycles it out electronically. So you don't smell the old smells. You can sit in a pile of crap and you won't know you're doing it after a couple minutes because your nose wants to smell the new smells. So it cycles out the old smells to get ready for new smells. It's a warning mechanism. So when you first smell something, is that gas I smell? Don't sit on your can. Get up and do something. Because in 5 minutes, the gas could be there, but you're not going to smell it. No. I had a lot of adventures in OSHA, especially in hospitals and labs. Anyway, Neptune's very dangerous here. Easy to get poisoned. Unseen things. Carbon monoxide in your car. Pills with opioids instead of sipping liquors. You know how hard it is to OD on something you drink, like liquor? As you come close to the point where you conk out, you stop. Anyway, here's the sun, Sunday, shining its light, and Mercury is up here. So there's talking and walking. And here's Mars. We get a sextile to Mars. The heroes are out Sunday night helping things. Hooray! And there's technical assistance Monday morning with a trine to Uranus. Hooray! And finally Saturn comes in Monday night, and everything is on time, and the budget's set, and we got all organized. So this Sunday night, Monday, good time to get out there and fix whatever Neptune has messed up, as he's sure to do it, whether it's gas or water. There's going to be some Neptune disasters here Sunday. So fix a time on Monday, huh? Yeah. Goes into Tuesday, the moon goes into Capricorn. Fix it, gets more organized. There's a good full moon sextile here, Tuesday afternoon, and Jupiter's involved, so there's a lot of truth and wisdom. If you're going to do a big job, you should wait till Tuesday afternoon and evening because you'll get better new information that'll really help you. Wednesday, the moon's still in Capricorn, and it goes by Pluto in the morning. Decisive investigations. Hits Venus after lunch, and there's some sweets and some love. But look out, here's Mars, and it's dinner time, and after dinner, and there's a square to Mars, and there people get pissy and anxious and road ragey. Yeah, Mars is moving up. Mars is opposing Uranus. He doesn't like the motors, the heat, the Anyway, this is a tough time Wednesday afternoon and evening. Chiron will help if you still got any wounded healers around. They see through it. But Mars, you better keep a hand in your pocket when you deal with electricity. Uranus is electric. Mars is full ahead. Who cares? So this is a dangerous time Wednesday. Neptune's stopping. There'll be a lot of accidents here, a lot of road rage, a lot of drunkenness and violence. Wednesday the 22nd. Sorry to tell you. Just keep your head down. As long as you know the weather, you won't get caught up in it. Thursday you'll be happy here about lunchtime. The moon sextiles the sun. I got by okay. Moon's in Aquarius. On Friday, it gets a little rocky here in the morning, in the middle of the day, with a square to the old full moon and a square to Jupiter. Everybody's overdoing it. Too much clowning around. Yeah. And Friday night, here's the moon late. It's midnight in Hawaii, going by the south node. Somebody needs help. I feel like we all need a little help. On Saturday, the moon's still in Aquarius. In the afternoon, it's funny, it trines Mars, but it squares Venus. So Mars is ready to go. Where's my girl? The hero is out, and he's all randy. But Venus, she's lazy. She drank too much sugar, and she's not up for it. Don't push it, Mars. It's not a time to ask for a date Saturday afternoon. Sunday, the moon's in Pisces, and it feels very different. There's a square to the sun in the morning. Won't get nothing done. Don't make plans. But here's Sunday afternoon. Here's the moon going by that Neptune, and it trines Jupiter. Here's wisdom. Here's maybe the Pope will come out here. Pope usually comes out when Neptune stops on Wednesday the 22nd. The Pope is a good representative of Neptune and the Christian, Jewish, Muslim religions, Abrahamic. They're very Neptune. There's got to be a good side to this guy somewhere. Even if he's being a phony, he's still, the doctor didn't know what he's doing, but he just accidentally gave you the right pill. So Sunday's all about that. Moon going by Neptune. If you're losing your balance, I've been losing my balance. Whoa. Don't drink alcohol. You'll be better off. If you're going to have some enlightenment, you don't want to say, oh, I was drunk and I forgot. No. Laudanum, hospice, opium in a syrup. Instead, we're infected with politicians playing political games with our medicine. Shame on you, Neptune. You should not allow this.